Okay, guys, first of all, what we just want to say really quick is none of the locations that are in this video are where we live. We are not going to say where we live, but we will be giving location. Shut up. Alright, well, we're going to be calling Babies R Us in California.
Tell it there.
Oh, well, we're going to call and say that we put our baby in the crib
Okay. No. Why do you have to tell them before? Just come on, call.
I am.
Oh my God, you are not.
Thank you for calling Toys R Us and Babies R Us of Culver City, California. We will be closing at 9:30
Good for
p.m. For store location, press 1. To speak to Toys R Us, press 2. To speak to Babies R Us, to place an order by phone, please press 1. For the baby registry, please press 2. For the furniture and bedding department, please hold while your call is transferred.
I'm just going to get it. Hi, I'm calling because, I bought, well, my sister bought a crib from your store because she lives in California, but, she came to visit me in Texas right before my baby was born because of my baby shower. And, so that was about 3 months ago when I was 8 months pregnant, and I had my daughter a month later, but I put her in her bassinet that I bought because I didn't want her in a crib right away. So then last night my ex-husband and I decided that we were going to put her in her crib because it's been long enough. So they hung up. Hey, that was stupid. Like, why did they hang up? We want to make sure this isn't running too late. No, it's not. It's only 2 minutes.
Thank you for calling Toys
No,
R Us.
nobody
Babies
cares.
R Us of Culver City, California. We'll be closing at 9:30 p.m. For store
It's not
location,
gonna work.
press 1.
Now it
Place
will
an order
work.
by phone. Please press 1. Please hold while your call is transferred.
Oh, no one's listening.
But she's gonna say she fix it.
I'm gonna say why you hang up, Holmes.
No. It's the crib that she wants. It's a very nice crib. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very nice.
If we were filming this with camera, we could show them.
Oh, yeah.
Can I put that in your mouth, maybe?
Can I hear you?
Okay.
Thanks for calling Culver City Toys R Us. How can I help you?
Why you?
Hi, I'm calling because, I hope I'm calling the department, but I'm calling to complain about a crib.
You want to complain about a crib?
Yes, that my sister bought for me. You see, the whole story is about 3 months ago, I was 8 months pregnant with my daughter, and so my sister was coming to visit me, and so for my baby shower present, she was very nice, and she bought me a crib for the baby because she knew I did not have one yet, and I only had a bassinet, and she knew that at one point the baby would need to go in a crib.
Okay, hold on. Let me place you speak to manager, okay?
Okay.
Why does she want to speak to even higher?
This is Mike speaking. I can help you.
Hi, Mike.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
All right. Well, let me re-explain my story because I've had to explain it quite a few times today. So I was 8 months pregnant 3 months ago, and my sister was coming to visit me for my baby shower, and for my gift, she was very nice, and she bought me a crib.
Okay.
So we did not put our baby in the crib right away. We put her in a bassinet that I had purchased, and then we decided last night, all right, well, she's 2 months old now. Let's just put her in the crib. She's old enough. She's big enough.
Right.
And she's not overweight or anything. Like, we took her to the doctor, and the doctor said that she's actually a little underweight for what a baby should be, like a pound underweight.
Okay.
And, so we put her in the crib, and luckily there were mattresses under the crib. because when we put her in the crib just like collapsed.
Who did the assembly on this?
We hired a professional to do it. Like we called a professional in our area. Like we knew somebody, we asked for references, and this guy said, I know, like everybody was saying, oh yeah, he assembled my baby's crib, the baby's fine, our baby was fine. And I made sure after, like I called everybody back and said, after this happened, are you sure that nothing happened to the crib? They said, yeah, everything was fine. So it couldn't have been because of the person who assembled it. It might
Hello?
be
I'm sorry, you were drifting. I couldn't hear you.
oh sorry.
I mean, you know what? This is the first time I hear of a crib collapsing now. So, I mean, the only way the whole crib will collapse, just the bottom came off, or I'm trying to figure out, is all the floor wall came down? I mean, what exactly happened?
Okay, what happened was first we put her down, and the bottom fell out, and then the sides came off, and then of course the like the back sides came out, like where like the pillow would go came out, and then those two sides came out, and then the two sides, like to make sure that they don't fall out, like the bar side fell out.
That's the first time I hear of a crib actually collapsing from every corner.
Well, like I said, first maybe it was just because the bottom fell out, and then maybe since it had nothing to stand on.
Because the four walls are actually screwed together. So even if the bottom part falls out, the other four parts should stay together.
Well, I don't know, but it didn't, and so I even called back the guy, and he said, yes, I assembled it like I would assemble any other crib, and the crib, like, and then I called everybody else, and they said we've never had a problem with this guy putting together the crib, but one person did say I did have a problem with a Babies R Us crib, and it wasn't in California, but she still said I had a problem with Babies R Us crib.
So what is it that you would like us to do for you at this point?
Well, I don't know. Like, obviously, I want another crib because it's like destroyed at this point. Like, the guy can't even put it back together. So after he said, "Oh, well, I can put it back together," he looked at it and he said, "Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't put it back together." So obviously, what would I do about, like, what is your return?
Well, you have your shit with you?
I'm sure my sister has it.
Okay, so first of all, we need to find out we need to find out when it was purchased.
It was purchased 3 months
what
ago.
item it was, so I need the specific item numbers and all that. So I need some information off of your crib, and then given that it was that was bought probably within 90 days, then we can go ahead and grab another one, and then you need to bring it in, so we need to exchange on that for you.
Well, I don't know how to do that because, like, my sister, she lives in California. I don't live anywhere near California.
Where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas.
Yes. That's where I live.
So the crib is in Texas right now?
Yes, the crib is in Texas, except I didn't want to call the Texas Babies R Us because that is not where it was purchased, so I don't think...
It doesn't matter that where you purchase the product. It's whatever is convenient that's next to you. You can go ahead and exchange it. It doesn't have to be going to the exact store that you bought it from.
Well, because...
As long as you have a receipt that shows this is how much you purchased it from and when it was purchased.
Well, it was purchased more than 90 days, though.
I'm sorry?
It's been more than 90 days. It's been, about 3 months.
It's been what?
It's been about 3 months.
3 months is still 90 days.
Oh. Okay, well, I brought up the crib, like, I found the crib on your website, and I found the item number and everything else.
Okay, so as long as you have your receipt, you can go to any Toys R Us and return and exchange it. Not a problem. You don't have to ship it. I mean, it's going to cost you. We're not going to pay for any shipping. As long as there's a Toys R Us next to you, you can take it to the next. So if you're going to ship it back, it's going to cost you arm and leg to send it back to California.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that makes a lot of sense. But.
Right. So you need to take it back to some Toys R Us that's close by and saying, "This is what happened. Here's my receipt. Here's my product," and then they need to make that decision as what they need to do with it. And if you wanted to order another one, they need to do